So trucks are some of the most useful vehicles on the planet. They can carry just as many people as a car can, but they can carry more cargo than a car can and tow more weight than a car can. Personally, I've been a truck guy for the last 10 years. I'm driving a 2018 Toyota Tacoma. But today that might all change. I'm here at Tesla HQ in California because Tesla has an event announcing a new truck that Elon's calling a cybertruck, and if the rumors are true, it could very well blast everything else out of the water. And I'm pretty excited. I think it's time to see what this truck is all about. Let's get started. So there are two unarguable truths. One, truck guys really like their trucks, and two, a lot of people, including truck guys, still think electric cars are glorified golf carts. So in order to win over the hearts of the millions of fossil fuel-powered truck owners, Tesla needs to come out swinging hard with this new Cybertruck. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, came out on stage and explained that trucks have looked the same for the past 100 years. Nothing has really changed. And it's true. Just like the horse and buggy plateaued until the gas-powered vehicles came along, the gas-powered vehicles have plateaued as well for a while, which makes it a perfect time for a new era of vehicles. Enter the Cybertruck. Definitely something nobody has ever seen before. Elon said this would look like an armored truck from the future, and he's definitely not wrong. The old school retro vibe threw me off for a second, but the simple, minimal stainless steel design quickly won me over. As someone who likes to build things in my garage, I'm kinda glad it looks like it was built in someone's garage. The reflective stainless steel panels aren't painted. I'm sure they could be at some point in the future, but I'm all for that bare metal design. I'm sure the whole look of this truck is pretty polarizing though, so let me know what you think of this truck aesthetic down in the comments, and don't hold back. Elon went on to explain that the truck is designed with an exoskeleton design instead of a body-on-frame design like a normal truck, which is pretty interesting. Made from cold-rolled stainless steel, the metal used on the Cybertruck is the same alloy used in the Starship rocket. There was a pretty brutal on-stage durability test of the truck, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Listen to the sound that both doors make when Franz, the lead designer, hits it with a sledgehammer. They even went as far to say that the sturdy, cold-rolled stainless steel panels could stop bullets, which is interesting. Now, normally cars would come with some kind of crumple zone in the front for pedestrian safety, and I'm not sure if these panels provide that, but I'm sure we'll learn more down the road. Elon is calling the glass windows a transparent metal, which I would love to learn more about. Durability testing of the transparent metal didn't go too well, because glass is glass, and glass breaks.
This is not.
Well, maybe that was a little too hard.
I did talk to an employee after the presentation who said that they were throwing things at the glass quite a few times before the actual event started. So this window might have gotten itself compromised. You know how your cell phone might break after dropping only a foot? That's because some tiny fracture or imperfection probably existed before your tiny drop. The truck has its own automatic adaptive air suspension that can raise for off-roading or lower for freeway stuff. It has a 16-inch ground clearance, the highest of any production truck on the market. For reference, my own Tacoma has a 9.5-inch stock clearance height. I even added an aftermarket lift to get me to 13 inches. So 16 inches of ground clearance is pretty impressive, straight off the assembly line. Trucks are meant to be tools though, and specs are important, and once again the Cybertruck beats my Tacoma by almost double. It has a 14,000-pound towing capacity, while my Tacoma has 6,800. And again, the electric Cybertruck doubles my acceleration with a 2.9 0 to 60, while my Tacoma has a 6.8 second 0 to 60. It's got the speed of a sports car and the body of a tank. Of course, it's all electric, and this truck bed has charging outlets to run power tools, act as a generator, or even charge up other electric vehicles, like the new electric four-wheeler or other Teslas, or electric cars. Elon hinted as well that the pneumatic, air-powered suspension could even be tapped into for air tools. There are 3 versions of this truck. I've been comparing my Tacoma to the most maxed out, most expensive version, which costs $69,000 and comes out in 2022. But there is a cheaper version which costs $39,000 and has basically the same exact specs, range, and acceleration as my Tacoma does right now, and it comes out in 2021. The price is competitive with current truck pricing. Keep in mind though that electric cars are cheaper to own for the long term. Electricity is cheaper than gas or diesel, and combine that with no oil changes, no emissions, and the cost of operations is just lower in general. Over the life of the truck, the price just gets better and better. The maxed out $69,000 Cybertruck has a range of 500 miles, which is the most of any electric vehicle currently announced on the market right now. I did get to ride inside of this contraption. The truck is pretty minimalist, which I'm a fan of. Remember, before I bought my new 2018 Tacoma, I was driving around a 20-year-old 1998 Tacoma. It got the job done. To me, the usefulness of the truck is more important than the appearance of the truck. A truck is a tool. The Cybertruck has a slightly larger footprint than my Toyota Tacoma. Combine that with the 16 inches of ground clearance, and you could definitely feel the difference. There is a drop-down platform cup holder thing between the 2 front seats. This can also be raised up to turn the front row into a bench seat to fit 6 people. It also has a large screen in the center, comparable to the current Tesla Model 3. The reflective stainless steel panels on the sides are pretty iconic. The truck really looks like nothing else on the street right now, and no other truck in existence. We are ushering in a new era of technology. The Model T was the first gas-powered truck 100 years ago, and fossil fuel vehicles have come a long way before they plateaued. Now this Cybertruck is starting a new era of electric trucks, and it'll be fun to watch and see where electric vehicles end up.
You see the bed of the truck back here with the LED light bars lit inside, and there's an LED light bar up top as well that doesn't reflect off the bonnet of the vehicle, which is super nice.
We are literally and figuratively blazing a trail to go find a new peak. I have pre-ordered the Cybertruck. It's $100 to hold your spot in line and fully refundable, so I figured I'd get a head start before I have to officially make up my mind in 2022. That 500 miles of electric range is appealing. Driving around it did feel more like a prototype than a real truck right now, and that's probably